guys, Martin here, welcome to another video. This is part 2 of the Thunderhawk work in progress. The last one wasn't really a part, I'm not going to class, because it was more me moaning about it, and I've got over that a little bit now, cracking on with it, and believe it or not, even though my voice doesn't necessarily show it, I am a slight bit more excited about finishing it. The elephant in the room needs dealing with, I think. So, where am I up to? I had to strip all the wings down, get all the paint off them, all the undercoat off them, and then through a few tips that people have given me, in particular 33 Clay Dog and Chuffy, both gave me tips on what to do, sealing the resin in. What you find is if you've got a big thick chunky block of resin, the resin inside might take years to fully cure, and as a result it can push paint. It can actually ooze agent out of it that's being sat inside. I don't understand the science of it, I'm not going to pretend to either, but whatever happened, I scrubbed this and it didn't work. So with a mix of carburetor fluid, quick dip and scrub, and then rinse, that was Clay Dog's inspiration to me. And then, as Chuffy said, spray it with a varnish first. So I just used a lacquer spray from Halford's, sprayed it with that, put the primer over it, and it seems to, fingers crossed, seems to have stuck this time. This is where I'm up to. So here's wing number 1. It's only had a couple of layers of white. It's got at least 1 or 2 more to go, maybe even 3. Camera's probably not doing it particularly justice on how white it isn't. It's still very grey at the moment. And then the actual hawk itself, I'll just lift the camera up, give it a little hold, going to be prone to drop in a minute, is here. So obviously I've blocked in there and I've masked off there, because as much as it's all sealed up now, it's well and truly sealed, there is still detail that you will be able to see through the cockpit. So, and I don't know whether, I probably will just seal these doors up, but I don't know, I might have it so that you can open them. I don't see why I would, but I'm just being cautious with it. And these stripes, literally that's where the white's going to come up to. If you've seen any of my other White Scar vehicles, they've all got a red tail end to them, with that diagonal line going through them. So I've figured that that's where I'm going to put it on this one. Whole tail PC is going to be red, these ends are going to be red, but these bits are going to be white. This is all going to be white. And although I don't particularly need to mask it off at the moment, it will make it easier if I make this white, or whiter I should say, then when I go to mask off I should have more of a defined line, masking that off to then paint me red. And just to show you how bright the red is, let's lift that up a bit. It's not really catching the light there, but that's the mouth to it now. It's not glued in, there you go. That's how it's huge and it's heavy. That's, now the camera's actually making it brighter than it actually is, the way the light's bouncing off it. But it is a very bright red that I use. It's actually Vallejo Model A Ferrari red that I use. And you've got back door, side fins, and the side doors. They're all in the same red. They will be muted down slightly when I get round to finishing them. Also in red are all the heavy bolters. So these need obviously assembling and whatnot, but I think it's easier to paint them first. So they've still got a lot more work to do on them. They've just had the first part of the brightness. I've still got to do the side wings with the las cannons on, so again there'll be all the battery packs are all going to be red. Main part of the cannon here will be red, this will be white, but this part will be red, as with the rest of them. And obviously the quiller will be gold. I think I do make quillers normally, I'll have to double check on my other models, I don't know, but they need doing. There's lots of work to do on them. Canopy still needs bringing up to more white, and then all this detail filling through. I've got to do all these rudder pieces, and I've just got to, the base that I've done, which I'll show better on another video, it's very specifically banking round a certain way, the Thunderhawk, to fit in with the base. So I need to put it on the base at some point and figure out the dynamics of where those fins and rudders would be placed wise. Missiles, I've had a bit of metallic and a wash on them. End tips are going to be surprisingly enough red. So they're waiting to be done. Big gun, big laser destructor. It's just silver at the moment. It's magnetised. You didn't see that on camera, sorry. It's magnetised so that the other gun, if for some reason I would ever need to put the other gun on, then I can do. And then underneath, we go here. I'm not worried about the carriage because I'm having my landing gear up, all my flyer landing gear up. None of them are about to land. A lot of people think that wastes a certain amount of model because there's so many pieces you don't use, but it's my personal preference and it's what obviously I want to do. And then I've got the caps to fill them in as well, and again a lot of detail to cover in, but it's all coming along. There's just, it's what it is, isn't it? It's work in production. One of the thrusters quite washed down now, so that needs highlighting up, and then inside here there'll be a blue glowing effect to give the hopefully the effect of the thrusters. This is where I've fixed the shrinkage. If we can now focus, there we go. It looks untidy. I can't really be bothered doing much more with it, and that's such a cop out, guys. I know it is, but this kit's annoyed me beyond belief, and that's as good as it's going to get. I won't lie to you on there. Tidy up a little bit more, and it'll be lost in paint anyway by the time all this is all greased and grimed, as engine compartments would be. You won't notice it, and who really looks underneath anyway when it's on a stand. Here you can see where I put the hole slightly off centre. That was a genuine reason, it wasn't an accident, and that's to give it that banking pose that I was on about a minute ago. And then the rest I've got to crack through with. So I say the red's going to run up the back. These tips are going to be red, along with the tips on the wings. So these tips will be red, the rest of the wing will be white, and on the little side wings at the front, the tips will be red. So I'll just pull the whole model together because white's too bland, there's a big colour on its own, so I didn't want to do it that way. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm going to put some more white on it now. It's late on a Wednesday night, but I'm going to get another layer of white on things, and then I might get another video up before the weekend. If not, I'm going to an Apocalypse game Monday, Tuesday next week with a few friends of mine, and I'm teaming up with Space Wolves for the first time ever. But the Thunderhawk is going to be involved in the game, so it's going there one way or the other, however it looks, and we'll see how we get on. So if I don't put a video up before then I'll let you know how I got on in the Apocalypse game, and I'll put the next work in production up. Hopefully the next one you'll see the white's finished, the red in place across the side of the Hawk, and maybe the rudders and stuff stuck on, and then it'll all be ready for panel washing then to get we'll pick all this detail out. We'll see where we go, but thanks for watching anyway, guys. Bit of a long one, sorry, and as always, if you like the video then press the like button and share it. If you want to leave a comment, I'm always grateful for them. I try my best to respond to all of them as well, and most importantly, obviously, if you've not already subscribed, then click the subscribe button and you'll get notified of all the other videos that are coming through. Thanks, guys, see you soon.